What's up, everybody? Paul here with the 95 TA, restoring it in memory of my dad, Danny. Just wanted to fill this kind of a lull in between videos with a filler episode. I was on Marketplace and OfferUp, and I found a bunch of good stuff at extremely reasonable prices and great stuff to start using to restore the vehicle, and actually some new stuff that you couldn't pass up on the deals, and kind of give you an idea of where I plan to go with a little bit of the future installs and rework on this car in the time being with some of these filler episodes. So stuff I found kind of reiterate that you can find some deals out there to be made. You don't always have to go to the big brand stuff like Hawks, which is a good resource. I'm not knocking them, but you can always get some stuff on trade, barter, or pay a couple bucks that isn't outrageous. So let me show you here what I got. Alright, so we'll start off here. We got it in a complete upright assembly with both left and right on Facebook Marketplace for 45 bucks. I don't know how many people in Arizona looking at these videos, but Todd Diamond, he's on OfferUp, he's on Facebook Marketplace. He's got a lot of these components for F-bodies. He specializes in 98 to 02, so a lot of this stuff, if you want to update your 93 to 97 cars, this is a perfect opportunity. The big thing I wanted to do was get this spindle, because that's a 98 to 2002 spindle, because I want to be able to utilize the bigger brakes. I'm not going to use the factory 2 piston because I want to use bare brakes, but I've got a good platform to start with. And the only thing I really need to do, I need to pull these upper and lower control arms off because I want to upgrade those eventually. And then I got to pull the spindle off because it's worn out. But if anybody's interested, I'm going to have these a pair for sale. This one's got pads in it. I don't know the condition on them, but it's got pads in it. The other one doesn't. Don't know why, but it is what it is. And I've got me the control arm mount, and I'm going to restore this one just because there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just a little surface rust, and shoot it with some fresh paint, and then I'll use that to mount my aftermarket control arms. Another thing, over the years, battery cables go bad. I'm going to build my own cables. A lot of you don't know, I do cardio as a part-time business. That was kind of my dad's thing, and I've taken it over. Been doing cardio for, God knows, over 30 years at this point. And I used to work for MTX Audio. My dad worked at Rockford, Fosgate, worked at Orion, worked at DPI. And so a lot of this stuff you'll see is, you'll see a lot of audio stuff, and that's just part of my part-time business. But I'm going to use 4-gauge oxygen-free copper. We're going to rebuild the battery cables. I'm going to do some new terminal ends on the battery once I get a battery. But the plan is the factory ground from the battery, alternator, and the starter. So we're going to redo that just because it's all corroded. I got some Tech Flex in the mail coming this way, and then some heat shielding to put around the ends that go over to the starter. And then, because I don't know the condition of the speaker wires behind the door, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewire them. I'm going to use some Deutsch connectors with the speaker wire, and so if any repair work needs to be on the doors, I can disconnect those Deutsch connectors, and it just makes it a lot easier to pull apart. But that's a project on its own. Got a set of Rockford Fosgates 6.5-inch convertible speakers I'm going to be running in the car as well. So again, hey, if you guys want cardio stuff, let me know as well. This is the big find. Corbeau seats. The only thing I need is the mounting frames, but these things are perfect. I actually have a friend of mine, her husband and her sons, they're big Mustang peoples, and they were selling these seats, and I couldn't pass up on the deal, and my grandfather helped me grab these quick before somebody else snatched them up. The only thing I need are the mounting brackets, but got the release levers. Beautiful seats, really comfortable, adjustable headrests, all that stuff. So these will go in the front seats. I really compliment the black leather that's in the car now, especially ever since I upgraded to the black components. Speaking of seats, I have a pair of the factory seats. They're covered in the original light gray cloth, and they need a little bit of repair work, especially the release handle for sitting reclining it forward. But I plan to sell those, and if you're interested, I do have those available. If you're in Arizona, I'm not going to ship there. It's no way plausible to ship those seats. But if you're in Arizona and want them seats, I'll have them available as well. The other thing I picked up, it was a fresh center console. I have one for this car. They originally put it on it back in 2000. There was the updated 98 to 2002 with the extra cup holders, but it was a little broken, got some cracks in it, and it was missing the cup holder on the passenger side. So I went ahead and picked up another one. It was only 25 bucks from the same gentleman, Todd Diamond, over there in Phoenix. So I've got one that could use repair work, and if you want that one, if somebody wants to come pick it up, it's free as well. I list these stuff up on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace as well. But yeah, so got quite a bit of stuff. Happy, I'm excited. I'm going to work on taking apart these upper suspension components. That way I can get the spindles cleaned up. I need to go find someone that can just sandblast them, because they're covered in surface rust, stuff like that. And they can use a good cleaning. The other thing, not everything is car related, but it does help. I got more lights for the garage. I have the hexagon lights over here, but I'm missing them over well, if you look back there, I'm missing them over my toolbox and workbench area. So I'm gonna add a second set, really light up the garage. I want to thank my mom. I've got a portable air conditioner in the garage, so I can work in here a little better, more comfortable in the summertime now, because I got air circulation, and it's not a swamp cooler, so that's the big thing. But really excited, got a bunch of stuff I can work with, a lot of good content coming aboard, and like I said, I've got a bunch of stuff that is going to go up for sale on Marketplace or OfferUp, and if you're interested in them, let me know and get them to you. All the profit from that, all the money earned, just go straight into this car. And I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll keep hammering along on this thing. But y'all enjoy yourself. I appreciate you sticking around for kind of this filler episode for the time being. More than likely, when I sell those seats, they'll buy me my frames for these, and then we'll go through a whole process of installing these. The other thing, I'm not too upset about it. I lose the power seat function for the driver's side. Oh well, it is what it is. But I'm excited again. So I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe, and give me some feedback as always. Y'all have a good day.